everyone, it's me, GraceSurano, Vinciguerra, chef instructor. I'm seeing a little glare from the glasses, so I remove them for now. Once I start to cook, I will have to put them back on. Sorry for the glare. We're making potato croquettes today. As we call them in Neapolitan Italian, I panzarotti. In Italian, crocchette di patate. Every region, every city in Italy has its own dialogue, its own dialect, and its own way of making it. Today, I'm giving you a very simple recipe, easy to make. All you need to do is pay attention to what I'm telling you, watch the video over and over until you become perfect at it, and you will have an excellent, excellent potato croquette. It's nice for lunch with a nice salad next to it. Eat it by itself. You can have it as a side dish for dinner, hors d'oeuvres if you're having a party at home. If you have friends that are vegan, what you do is you don't add the ham or the prosciutto to it, okay? If they're very vegan, then no mozzarella either, but then they'll just be having like a all potato croquette, okay? So let's get started. I used 7 medium-sized potatoes. I boiled them. I passed them through the potato press, which meshes them. I added 1.5 tablespoons of dried parsley. I use dried ingredients because when you're deep frying, when you're frying, you don't want anything that might have a water content or a moisture content in it, because then the oil could splatter on you, God forbid, and you get burnt. So, and also the dry herbs have a stronger texture, stronger taste. So it comes nicer, it gives it more flavor. I am using a flavored breadcrumb. I am using 5 eggs. 3 go into the potato process, and 2 are beat up for the egg coating on top, okay? I beat them, and then I put in 1.5 tablespoons of iced water, and that will get it a little bit more watery, so it becomes a coating for the potato croquette. Then I get a dried quality mozzarella, so it would be the packaged mozzarella. Like I said, you want the least moisture level you could have, so nothing breaks on you, it doesn't splatter on you, and you're getting the quality. And also the mozzarella is going to have that nice, stretchy, delicious taste to it, okay? And then I add 3 teaspoons, of Parmigiano Reggiano and 3 of Pecorino Romano. Salt and pepper to taste. Please taste your food before you serve your guests. If it's good for you, it's good for them. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so in here, I have the mashed potatoes. I have 3 eggs. I have some tiny pieces of the tender part of the prosciutto in there. I did not have any ham. Usually, I get 1 slice of thick sliced ham from the deli, and I chop it up very, very little, and it gives it a nice color and a nice flavor. But today, because it's raining out, I didn't want to run out. My husband didn't get it, so I'm just doing it with the prosciutto, which is just fine because prosciutto is excellent. It's better than the ham. Okay, so we're making them, we're putting them to the side, and we're getting the oil ready to the perfect temperature. I like to use 375-degree oil. I use a plain corn oil. I like a certain type. I won't be naming the company, but it doesn't have an odor to it. It's really good, and I like to use that. If you want to know what kind it is, message me and I'll let you know. The eggs, I use the farm fresh eggs. So you're going to put it in your hand. Try to keep it 3-inch long. So you're saying, how do I know if it's 3-inch? Usually the pointer finger is 3-inch unless you have extremely long. I have little hands, so it's easy for me to know. Okay, I put the little piece of mozzarella in there after I made the little incision. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more on top. You don't want to make them too big, because the bigger you make them, the more of a chance you have for them breaking. Okay, so you don't want to make them too big. You don't want to make them too fat. You're trying to get a perfect potato croquette and not a giant. Okay? Now, I put a little olive oil on my hands. What this does, it doesn't make it stick. See? Your hands stay clean, and that adds as the first barrier to the potato. So now the egg is going to be the second one. The coating, see? Okay, and now from this, we're going to add it into our breadcrumb, which is right here. And I have a big spoon in here, and what I do is I pass it on top and I turn and I grab the side so the breadcrumb is completely covering the potato croquette. You see that? Okay, and then you're going to put it to the side until the oil is ready. Okay, so far I have 4 ready. It's not that complicated. The thing is to feel comfortable with what you're doing. And if your hands start to get any potato on it, please rinse them with very cold water and add some more oil to it so they don't stick. Okay, so you get your finger, you're gonna make a placement. You get your piece of mozzarella, place it in there, hold it. See how I'm holding it like this? I'm not adding too much pressure. As you get used to holding food, you're gonna know just how much pressure to give it. I'm gonna add another little bit, and I'm gonna firmly put it together. Sorry for the birds in the background. It started raining, and I can't keep them outside in the rain. So deal with the noise. There we go. Perfect. This is going in the batter, the egg batter. And now from the egg batter, it goes into the breadcrumb. Goes into the breadcrumb. Like I said, you're gonna get the spoon with the breadcrumb, and you're gonna make sure you completely cover it. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And then we're gonna bring it over to the side for when the oil is ready. Now I measure my oil's temperature with a thermometer. So let me check now if the oil is ready. Let me give myself a cold water rinse. Okay, I try to keep this as simple as possible. Okay, very easy. Once you start to do it, you're gonna love it. Your friends are gonna love it. And then they're gonna keep bothering you. When you're making the croquettes, I want the croquettes. And you're gonna say, leave me alone. Okay, let's try the temperature on the oil. Okay, looking good, looking good. Yes, okay, we're there. Okay, I'm going to show you what the oil is supposed to look like when you are inserting your potato croquettes. Could you see the oil? Yes, you can. Okay, so we're going to get the first potato croquette that we did. See how nice all the breading and everything stays on it? And we're going to insert it. You hear that? That's what you're supposed to hear when the oil is at the right temperature. The sizzle. See? And every one I put in, I'll hear a sizzle. There you go. It's the kitchen music. Okay. Okay? And then I get my strainer spoon and I start to move them around because you do want them to cook evenly. Okay. And these should be ready in 3 to 4 minutes. The oil does not get on the inside because of the coating of the egg, the breadcrumb, and the oil. So believe it or not, that little bit of oil sets it off. It keeps it on top of the potato, not going in. These are one of the few tricks that you learn going along the way. When you're making meatballs, you put ice water. You put your hands in ice water. You keep a bowl of ice water next to you. The ice water stops the fat from the meat to stick to your hands. So these are all old school traditional ways of cooking, and they really work. You don't get greasy meatballs, and your potato croquettes will not fall apart. Also, when you work with the potato, make sure it's nice and dry. Okay, you don't want moisture in here. There you go. See, I make a little indentation. We're gonna put in our mozzarella. We're gonna get some more potato, put it on top. Let's see what this is doing. Beautiful. They're coming perfect. And if you follow my instructions and my recipe, you should never have a break. A break meaning a broken potato croquette. Okay. So we're going to get this ready in the wash first, and then in the breadcrumb. There's another one. Here we go. Oh, they're coming beautiful. Now, let's say you're not going to be eating them tonight. You're going to be eating them tomorrow. You don't have to fry them fully. You can leave it with a light golden color like this. And then what you do the next day, before you serve them, put them in a little aluminum foil in the oven at 400 degrees, and you heat them up. Okay, so let me get some more paper towel to lay this on. And a clean dish, of course. Here we go. Okay. Here's the potato croquettes. Let's see how these are coming. Okay, these still have to cook on this side. They're coming beautiful. A couple more minutes. Very nice. 2 more minutes, they should be done. Okay, we're gonna put this one in. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna continue. While we're waiting for those, I want to show you how this one came. First of all, it's so crunchy, but not crunchy in a burnt way. Not crunchy in a bad way, but crunchy in a fantastic way. Here we go. Look at this. Ooh, look how beautiful. Look at this. See the mozzarella all melted on the inside? Look at that. Let's give it a try. It's still a little hot. Delicious. Stay tuned. Keep watching me. Bye.